Your state of being creates your reality. Your entire three-dimensional reality is just a reflection, is just a projection, is just showing you what's going on in your state of being. So that's why I always say that your internal world is a blueprint for your external world, because it is 100% true. Your external reality is just a reflection of what's going on inside you. So if you truly want to get a grip on your life and on your reality and create for yourself a much more loving, harmonious, joyful reality, you gotta take care of your state of being. And your state of being is an inside job. Your state of being is an inside job. You cannot try to change your reality by forcing and pushing the external circumstances, because this kind of change will never be tangible and it will never bring you tangible results. Why? Because the true change always comes from within. The true change comes from you realizing that your state of being has something to do with your reality, that your state of being has something to do with the way your life unfolds day after day. You see, reality is really obedient. Reality always gives you a perfect reflection of who you are inside you. Let me repeat, reality always gives you a perfect reflection of who you are inside you. So if that's the case, that means that if you want to create a change, a tangible change in the external reality, like what do you have to do? You have to go within. You have to go within. And I know it sounds kind of like the opposite of what you want to do, because when you think about creating any kind of like shift or change in your reality, you immediately start thinking like, what should I do? Like, what kind of action should I take? Like, who should I talk to? What should I do? But there's an easier way to do this, and there's a more tangible way to do this, and it's by addressing what's going on inside you. Because whatever is going on the outside, your inside world has created this thing, this circumstance, whatever. So actually, when you take care of that thing inside you that created the circumstance, like this circumstance, this thing is just going to disappear. Why? Because you will no longer be a match to this. You will no longer be in alignment with this reality. So this reality will just have to go away. Because the reality reflects what's going on inside you. Reality reflects your state of being. So what creates your state of being, and how can you change your state of being so it actually serves you instead of sabotaging your reality? Well, your state of being is created by your inner world. And what's your inner world? It's the world of your belief system, of your dominant thoughts and emotions. It's the world of your self-concept, your identity, the way you perceive yourself. All of these components create your state of being. So in a nutshell, your state of being is just who you are on a mindset level and on a vibrational and energetic level. And this dominant state of being is always reflected in your external reality. So the only way to change your state of being and to change your reality is actually by starting working on yourself. That's why personal development and spiritual practices and things like that should be a priority in your life. Because the more you work on yourself, the more your external reality actually reflects that. The more you address your limiting beliefs, the more you transform your reality, the more you elevate your dominant vibration, the more you transform your reality. The more you take care of your self-concept of who you think you are, the more you transform your reality. So in order to know what is your current state of being, like you gotta just like sit down and do a journaling session or just ask yourself some honest questions and ask yourself, what are your beliefs about certain things? For example, like what are your beliefs about life? What are your beliefs about money? What are your beliefs about love and relationships? What are your beliefs about success? What are your beliefs about happiness? And be very honest with this, because this self-discovery will allow you to know who you think you are right now. And it may be like this, like you answer these questions and you're like, oh my God, am I really like thinking like this? Like, no wonder my reality is this way if I'm holding on to all of this like limiting beliefs and thoughts and feelings. But this is actually such an important moment, because this is the moment when you start developing awareness. And developing awareness is really the first step to changing your reality. Because if you're not aware of something, if you're not aware of a belief, then you cannot transform it, you cannot change it, you cannot elevate your state of being if you're not aware what your current state of being is. So huge congratulations if you've identified your limiting beliefs, your limiting thoughts, your limiting dominant emotions. Because now you can work on them. Now you can release them. Now you can reprogram yourself. Now you can brainwash yourself for a whole new reality. And it really starts inside you. And you don't have to overwhelm yourself. Like, you can do this in stages. You can just choose one area of your life you want to work on in the moment and just like change this part of your state of being. And then you can move on to another thing. And then you can move to another thing. And then you can move to another thing. You don't have to rush with this. But eventually, the new belief system, the new feelings, the new state of being will replace the old one. And when it replaces the old one, you will start noticing shifts and changes in your external reality. Why? Because you are becoming a match to them. You are becoming a match to a whole new reality. Because you let go of your past self, you let go of your identity, you let go of all the things that were holding you back from achieving your true potential. And when you do this, your reality shifts. It has no other choice, because reality reflects of what's going on inside you. If you have confusion, lack, and limitation inside you, like, it's gonna show up in your reality. If you have harmony, joy, happiness, and abundance inside you, then it's gonna show up in your reality. So don't try to force a change in the external circumstances. Work on yourself. Work on your state of being. Address what's going on inside you, and then your state of being is just going to give you a more harmonious reality. And yes, you will still have to take some actions in order to like manifest your goals and dreams, but these actions, when you change your state of being, these actions are going to be in alignment with your new self and with your new reality. So it's going to be much easier to achieve them. And also you will become a magnet for all of those like synchronicities and wonderful circumstances. So you will start attracting the right people and circumstances into your life that will help you level up in life and that will help you achieve your goals. Whereas when you are in the state of lack and limitation, it's like very hard to attract any kind of synchronicity, because you're just not a match for all of this magic. You're not a match for all of these miracles. So work on yourself first. Open yourself to possibilities. Become a magnet to whatever circumstances, and achieving all of your goals and just harmonizing your entire life and your entire reality will become so much easier, because when you change your state of being, you let go of the blockages that are preventing you from becoming your true brightest self. So feel like your new self. Feel like the person you want to become. Create in your mind a perfect version of yourself, and then start showing up as this version, start thinking like this person, start behaving like this person, start acting like this person, start nurturing the beliefs and thoughts and feelings this person would nurture. And that's how you let go of your old belief system, your old state of being, your old identity. And that's how you embrace a new state of being. By knowing what kind of person you want to become, what kind of beliefs do you want to cherish inside your mind, and then acting accordingly and transforming yourself from within. And when you start transforming yourself from within, you will notice massive positive shifts in your reality, because your reality has to confirm. And it usually takes between 21 to 90 days to like change your belief system and change your dominant thoughts and feelings. So just don't get discouraged if it doesn't happen like today. It's like obviously you've been acting from the point of view of your old state of being for a certain amount of time. So it might take a little bit of time to actually like establish this new state of being, but when you establish this new state of being, true magic starts to happen. And sooner or later, you will notice the shifts in your reality, and you will thank yourself for working yourself and for working on your inner world, because your inner world creates your outer world. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope that right now you will a little bit more understand what is state of being and how your state of being actually affects your entire reality and how it creates your reality. And when you change your state of being, everything in your reality changes. Like, it has no other option, because your state of being is a blueprint for your external reality. If it resonated with you in any way whatsoever, please give it a big thumbs up and make sure to hit that subscribe button. And thank you for being here. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for listening.